Hey guys, it's your big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline. Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing today? How do you like this music? I like it. It's cute. I think it's good music. It's supposed to be royalty-free music by CFS Music Vault. And I found some cute music here. Hi guys, it's your big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline. I don't plan to play music the whole time I'm here. We're going to talk about the news. Because there was some fun dichotomies in the news today that I thought you guys would appreciate hearing about. So are y'all ready to hear the news with your big bald-headed sister? I'm Action Jacqueline, fellow alopecia princess and big bald-headed sister. And I host a bald girls news chat room. Just for us bald girls and us bald boys who just want some place to take it easy and make fun of ourselves. So if you're down for that sort of thing, then join me. And if you're, somebody who's a hater, then get the hell off my page. Because I'm sure there's something you'd rather be doing than sitting here watching people you don't like. All right, so let me change this song. Actually, it's starting to sound a little bit too poppy for me. There was another one. As a matter of fact, before I move on, I should go ahead and tag in my update title, that this person's name, CFS Music Vault, so that I stay in compliance. You guys wait for me. Music by CFS Music Vault. Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to just talk about the news a little bit. I'm going to put on my tired wig. Bonjour, Francois. I don't know how to say anything else except bonjour. Please, Francois, please tell me how to say, what is comment allez-vous? Did I just say a bad word? I don't know. Is that how you say, how are you? Us Americans, we're not that smart. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Hunter says hi. The Black Monster says hello. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I always feel nice when somebody greets me that way, because I'm not going to lie. Even to this day, in my big old age, I still feel self-conscious sometimes about coming out on the internet bald-headed, because y'all know I don't live my life as a bald woman. I wear my wig every day. I wear that same old tired wig every day, and I like to say that now because I've noticed that that's a thing, that people are poking fun at people's tired wigs. And wait, let me turn this off because I don't think you guys can hear me here. We heard enough music, right, from the CFS Music Vault. It was good though. He has more music, and or she. I don't know why I assumed that was a man. But yeah, if you guys want to go to his YouTube channel and support him, he is C like Charles, F like Frank, and S like Sam Music Vault. And he's got some good music, and I plan to listen to more of it and play it. I'm really excited about being able to play some sort of music. Okay, so the Black Monster says, where are you from? I'm from New York, US, the Black Monster. Rose. Hi, Rose. Rose says, would you say hello to Turkey? Hey, Turkey. How's everybody doing over there? This wonderful time. What time is it over there in Turkey? We are in the evening time here. It's 8:38 p.m. US. Hunter says, Hunter, are you male or female? I'm guessing you are male just because your name is Hunter. So Hunter says he just subscribed. So let me go ahead and play some music for Hunter. Woo! I just got a subscription. Thank you, Hunter. It takes a while for her to see the comments. They take a bit to load. Thank you very much, Hunter. I appreciate you explaining that in the comments. It does take me long. And in fact, I'm not even looking at my TikTok comments right now like I should be. I'm being rude over there. Okay, so that's clear. We're good. Rose says, "Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate having you here. I'm gonna put on these eyelashes, and then we're gonna talk about what's in the news this week. You guys won't believe what made it to the news this week. I'm always appalled when I see stuff like this. Gayle King, Oprah's bestie. It wasn't Gayle who made the news, by the way. It was her wig. It was her wig that made the news. Y'all know that this woman is 70 years old. And she still has not escaped wig shame. At her big old age, she still has not escaped it. And that's disheartening to me. Y'all know, if you watch me at all, like, you know that I feel like wig shaming is like, it's akin to a slur, in my opinion. I mean, we are a group that should be protected. Us bald people, we are no different than any other group that deserves protection, right? Like when we fat shame, people are reprimanded for fat shaming, right? People are reprimanded for making racial slurs, as they should be. But for some reason, like, people like us, we're just open targets. Like, come on, guys, y'all want to make fun? Find the bald girl. Let's make fun of her. Let's make fun of the people who are wearing wigs for reasons we don't know, and then just drag them through the mud. Don't you love it? I can't stand it. It pisses me off. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read this article, and I'm reading it with you guys for the first time. I haven't read it myself. I did skim over it, of course, just to make sure that it wasn't some nonsense. But I like to have my reactions in real time. First, let me put on a little bit more makeup because, like I said, I do feel a little bit self-conscious. You put on something. Y'all want to dare me to put on like some actual different makeup today? You know what I could start doing? I could start fixing up these brows. We'll start there. We'll start with the brows. So while I do that, we'll just play some music while I do my brows. Francois says wig in French is perruque. Perruque. Did I say that right? I don't know why I have to do that. Like, I feel like if I'm going to say a French word or any word of a different language, I need to try to accentuate it the right way. Did I say it right? Rose says, do you know that my hair is like yours and I'm very happy? You are very happy. I'm so glad for you. I bet you are stylish too. One thing I know about us girls who have no hair is that we know how to, we understand the importance of putting ourselves together every day. We understand. It doesn't stop at the wig, and some of us don't even wear the wig. So Rose, I'm guessing you don't wear the wig. I do wear the wig. I'm going to put that on in a second, just as a matter of protocol. Because I do that. I don't even need to. I just do it. Where's my mirror? Come on. The Black Monster says, my real name is Sanpreet, and you're from India. Hi, Sanpreet from India. Great name. My dad is Indian part, actually. He's from Guyana. So I identify with that side of the world somewhat. I've never been to Guyana. But my Canadian family, those of us who are in Canada, we are largely Indian. I'm more in contact with my Jamaican side. My mom is Jamaican because the Jamaican side of my family is here in the U.S. It sounds like Peruque. Okay, so I think I said it right now, Peruque. I don't like this music that much. It's starting to sound a little bit too free. Hang on. I like this one though. This one's cool. And Hunter says, my name is Evangeline. I go by Kai. Oh, you have a beautiful name. I go by Kai though, because I am non-binary now. Sweet. Kai is a great name. You know, I've been daydreaming about the name, like names like yours with the just three letters, like Kai and Gia, like those kind of names. They've been really like, I don't know, playing in my mind a lot, like, because I'm always. Do you guys do this? Do you always like give yourselves all the alter egos? I do it to myself all the time. every day I'm a different awful you. I don't want to tell you guys it. What goes on inside my brain is a little wild. I don't think you guys want to know all about it. But for the past few weeks, my name has been Gia. A 3-letter name like yours, Kai. And I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and read about Gayle's tired wig. Let's check it out. Hang on a second. How do I get there? Why did I just lose it? Completely lost that. Oh, here are my scenes. All right, that's not what I wanted to see. Y'all stay with me for just a second. Let me pull up Gayle's tired wig. I wonder why that happened. Okay, here it is. Wigs be a hot mess all the time. This is what they're saying about Gayle King. At 70 years old, they're still mocking a 70-year-old woman about her wig. I just can't believe it. Honestly, when does it end? But let's go ahead and read it. Social media was a buzz over the rich auntie link up after images of best friends Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey enjoying a yacht day with Kris Jenner. Let's go ahead and just scroll down to the picture. Okay, so this was their yacht day photos. There they are, Gayle, Oprah, and with Kris. I don't know. I couldn't say that name for anything. Let me go ahead and scroll down so we can see some more photos. There were actually a lot of photos in that set, and I don't know why I didn't pull them up. But let's just focus in on the topic at hand for now, and then afterwards we can look at more photos from their yacht day together. Oh my God, the rich girls are at it. And I don't like it when they call women auntie. I don't like that. Like, I don't want anybody calling me auntie either. I don't care how old I am. Don't call me auntie. I'm not your auntie. Okay, so let's go. I remember when Oprah and Gayle literally came out on publicly and said, please do not call me auntie. And y'all don't have any respect. You just continue to call her auntie despite the fact that they explicitly said, I do not wish to be called your auntie. I don't know. That's a very African thing. I know in a lot of countries in Africa, they do that. It's a matter of respect. But here in this country, I feel like when you call a woman auntie, you're pretty much just calling her old. And I feel that. Don't call me that, please. All right. Social media was a buzz over the rich auntie link up after images of best friends Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey enjoying a yacht day with Kris Jenner surfaced. Despite the picture's net worth topping over $4 billion, fans were confused about King's wig not being up to par. What is up to par for a 70-year-old woman? I'm not saying at 70 years old, like, you shouldn't care about your hair. But what is the standard for 70-year-old hair? Because if you look around at people who are 70, are they really stressing over hair like that? Why are you stressing this lady? Okay, the fashionista Instagram account Fashion Bomb Daily shared a carousel of images featuring the trio serving fierce prints and effortless elegance on vacation in their luxurious caftans from the new collaboration between Skims and Roberto Cavalli. Oh, that by the way, if you have a minute, definitely take a look at that collection because I loved it. I completely loved it. Jenner, the mother of Skims founder Kim Kardashian, wore a green and pink floral caftan. Winfrey's choice was a tiger printed ensemble, and Gayle opted for neutral toned plant printed caftan. Kris and Oprah look good. Gayle wigs be a hot mess all the time, said one follower, calling out the elephant in the room. Is it really an elephant in the room? Let's go back to the photo. When you see this photo, guys, is Gayle's wig really an elephant in the room? I don't see it. I don't know why people are, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't know why Black women are so hard on other Black women's hair. I don't get it. What's wrong with the ladies' hair? Good God. Because I noticed this is from the Atlanta Black Star. Okay, so if you say that, I don't know that the people who are saying this are Black. Listen, it's coming from the Atlanta Black Star, okay? And as a Black woman, I feel like I can talk like this, okay? So this person says, Chris and Oprah look good. Gayle Wigs be a hot mess all the time, said one follower, calling out the elephant in the room, to which another replied, I was just thinking, somebody please get Auntie Wigs together. Hair technology has advanced. This follower pointed out King's wig has seen better days and different heights. Can we need Uncle Gayle? What the hell? Is this person even capable of forming a sentence? Can we need Uncle Gayle some glam? Okay, so I guess that was some jab at perhaps Gayle looking like a man. So they're going to call her uncle now. I mean, that wig has been to Space and Jeff's and them wedding. Come on now, help her someone. Help her someone. Could you imagine somebody who can't even form a sentence begging someone to help this woman who's on a $4 billion photo, who's in a $4 billion photo? I don't get it. Then others zoomed in on her feet. Oh, now they're talking about her feet. Gayle, if you don't fix them damn feet, said one fan. Another person added, her feet look crazy. Now I want to see her feet. I don't even know. Are we going to zoom in on her feet like a bunch of trolls? Just because I have to. I don't know. They look like feet to me. I can't stand people. Okay, let me go up. See, this is why I don't have that many friends. Because one thing I can't do is sit around and have these conversations. Like when the girls get together and they start just blabbing about another woman, just ripping another woman apart, I can only do that for like maybe 2 minutes. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not void of the gossip. I like a little gossip and I could do a little chit chat. But to spend this amount of time and energy just dragging another woman just seems insane to me. Okay, so this person just talked about how the wig went to space, which it probably did. It did go to space in Jeff and Nem's wedding. It probably did. I would pay to see Gayle burn that wig and everyone like it, stated this person. And one follower asked, can Oprah talk to Gayle about her wigs? While another exhaustingly stated, Gayle in this wig, child. Then others zoomed in on her feet. Okay, so we already talked about that. Although King's coif and feet may have missed the mark, many were excited to see the three successful ladies hanging out. I can smell the wealth from here, said one fan. See, that's the way I would talk about it. Because honestly, these pictures look like they had a time together. As you should. As we do. I'm very happy for them. I just wish that the world or social media wasn't abuzz with hate for this woman. And y'all gonna say, oh, that's not hate. We just care about people's hair. No, that's hate. That's hate. Because what do you think she feels like as she's reading this? Do you think she's feeling love? Do you think she's feeling like, oh, these people are so concerned for my hair? I wish somebody could come help me. I feel like she's probably just like, you know what, F y'all. Another joke, this pic is screaming at us, y'all poor AF. Let's see, what are they saying here? Despite the hair haters, King is living her most confident and best life. In May 2024, at 69 years old, she graced the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Yeah, I didn't see that. We're going to look for that today. Directly challenging ageist and traditional beauty standards. Good for her. With her debut, King became one of the oldest women ever to grace the coveted cover, joining a milestone 60th anniversary issue. I'm going to see how fast I can pull that up, y'all, because this is way too important for me to just drop. I definitely need to see this picture of Gayle on what is it, Sports Illustrated? Let's check it out. Gayle King, Sports Illustrated. Where's she at? Oh, all right. So I'm going to show that to you guys. Give me 1 second. There she is. Look at this hot lady. And you know what? I would be so happy if this was the exact same wig. I know it's not the exact same wig, but I would be very happy if it was. Just because, you know what? Take that wig and make it your best friend and show it the same world that you show yourself, lady. Let's look at some more pictures of Gayle on Sports Illustrated. I am very pleased to see this. This makes me smile big, y'all. All right, so let's see the other photos from Gayle King, Oprah, and Chris. Here they go. These are the photos we were looking for from that day. See, and I can't even imagine why anybody's focused on her hair. Can somebody explain to me why somebody would look at this photo and think, let's look at Gayle's hair, unless they were looking for a reason just to clown someone? Because what's the purpose of it? I don't get it. Okay, I'm sorry. I was missing the chats here. The Black Monster. My name is says, hey, what's your name? My name is Action Jacqueline. I'm Jackie. The Black Monster says Jaya. I have an alter ego most of the name, and sometimes I have the mindset of different genders. Same. I'm 100% heterosexual woman, but I do have the mindset of different genders sometimes. I can say that. The Black Monster says, hey, I'm asking you a question. I missed that. I'm so sorry. I was focusing on the news. Hunter says, I want to recommend you a movie. It's called K-Pop Demon Hunters. I will check that out. Why do you want me to see that one? I'd love for you to give me a little synopsis of that. Francois says, the fashion wig police is always watching you. Man, listen. Seriously, like what? Why would you see a picture of 3 beautiful women vacationing in gorgeous caftans and think, let's hone in on this lady's hair? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? See, and listen, y'all, I feel for Gayle. You know why? Because I probably wear a tired old wig too. I wear synthetic wigs, and by and large, I know that that's frowned upon in our community. Like, oh my God, synthetic wigs? Oh my God, yes, I wear synthetic wigs. There's a lot of reasons. I talk about this all the time, so I don't want to. Whoever is a returning viewer has probably heard me talk about why I wear the wig that I wear all the time. So I don't want to like just harp on it all over and over, but it's just easier, y'all. When do we get to stop experimenting with wigs? You ever know there's certain things you just, at some point when you grow up, you stop experimenting with, like perfume. You find your favorite perfume and you stick with it, right? You find your favorite hairstyle and you stick with it. And you might deviate from it on occasion for a fancy occasion or something like that. But you just wear the same one over and over. And that's what I've been doing. I've been wearing the same wig over and over and over again. I buy a new Zara wig from John No every single month. And I've been doing this now for probably 3 years. This wig, I'm going to tell you right now, is on its last leg. But that's another thing. I no longer want to sink every penny of my money into wigs. I realized at some point a couple years ago that the amount of money that I was spending on wigs was just exorbitant. There was a time I was up to like $600-700 a month. Okay, so let's keep it on the low end at $600. What's 6 times 12? 72. That's $7,200 a year just on the wig, y'all. And that's not including the products that I was using to maintain those wigs, because at the time I was wearing human wigs. And human wigs, especially when you start getting into colors, they require special care. They require deep treatments, because the hair that comes, the hair that you buy when it's blonde, it's hair that's been treated, it's hair that's been bleached, and a lot of times damaged. So you find yourself constantly conditioning and deep conditioning. The products I was using was insane. I don't want to harp on this, like I said, because I talk about it all the time. But yeah, I just decided, you know what? Synthetic wigs for me, and the same wig over and over again, because every time I start experimenting and trying new styles, five times out of 10, I'm not happy with the style. And then I'm stuck, with an expensive wig that I don't like. I will say very recently, I sampled a new wig that I liked a lot, and I will buy it again. It's just that I have so many of these that I still haven't opened that I'm not going to go ahead and try that just yet. But the next wig I purchase will be that wig that I sampled recently. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it. Hunter says, I think I'm the only one watching it live. That's hilarious. Well, thank you for staying. Francois says, the fashion wig police is always watching you. Okay, we already talked about that. All right. All right, so let's talk now about the dichotomy that I talked about. So we talked about the fact that at 70 years old, I mean, this woman she actually survived Jim Crow. Because Jim Crow, didn't Jim Crow end in 1965? So she was 10 years old when Jim Crow was over. And here she is being ridiculed about her wig at 70 years old. I just can't wrap my head around it. But you know what? I think some countries in Africa are trying to tackle this whole issue, this whole wig issue, because it's becoming, in my opinion as well, a problem. It's becoming a problem. There's just too much fake things happening in this world. It's to the point now where people are actually trying to put sanctions. And it sounds a little crazy. But let's talk about it. Let me get back here. Okay, so hang on. In a certain country in Africa, wigs are being banned. Not entirely, but just in certain sectors. So hang on. Let me get that. I'm being really slow about this too, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get here. Ooh. And I can't even find it. Okay, so this one was... okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this that happened back in April. But back in April, in the Ivory Coast, a beauty pageant shocked contestants with a wig and a weave ban. Not band, sorry. I said that wrong. But it's happened again. And I can't even pull it up for some reason. So give me un momento, por favor. All right, so there's the story. Finally was able to pick it up. I can't read it. Now I can't read it, of course. All right, so this is from BBC, okay? And this was just printed 4 hours ago, so this is fresh off the press. There was a wig ban in Senegal, in a Senegal theater. Okay, so let's talk about this wig ban. So we're going from Gayle King and her bad wig, and now in a country in Africa, someone is trying to ban wigs. Let's go ahead and read it. A sudden and swiftly reversed ban on wigs, hair extensions, and skin lightening products at an iconic theater in Senegal's capital, Dakar, has ignited a widespread public backlash, laying bare deep tensions around identity, gender politics, and cultural nationalism in the West African nation. The internal memo was stamped by the National Culture Ministry and issued on Monday by Serene Fogg. I'm not going to try to read that. He said that the move was to promote Pan-African values and protect the institution's cultural image. But critics accused Guaye, I hope somebody could probably read that to me. I don't know how to say that. Critics accused this person of policing women's bodies under the guise of cultural pride, and the ban was reversed the following day. So that didn't even last a full day, y'all. Feminist groups and civil society leaders said the memo reflected broader concerns about gender inequality in Senegal, especially given the low number of women in President Faye's administration, 4 out of 25, and the removal of the Ministry of Women. Okay, so I don't want to get too much into this because I can see how I can lose a lot of you guys' attention by reading this story from BBC. But it is interesting, also because, like I was talking about earlier, back in, I want to say April. Let me go ahead and pull that one up. Back in April, a beauty pageant did successfully ban wigs and weaves. And what that turned out was a very beautiful Miss Cote d'Ivoire. So this right here, hang on, let me pull this up for you. Is this it? I'm having a really hard time with this video. Oh, here she is. That is Miss Cote d'Ivoire. And this was the first time that any beauty pageant was ever banned the use of wigs and weaves. And look how beautiful Miss Cote d'Ivoire is. Hunter says he'll stay on my live until it ends. Thank you, Hunter. I love you for that. Very much appreciated. So I'm going to go ahead and read about Fatima Kone, who was crowned not too long ago. It's hard to find this story, actually, because I've been following this for a while, but then somehow every publication was written in French. And since I can't read French, I didn't know how to actually read this to you, but finally I found a publication that was English. So let's go ahead and look at it and check her out. She's gorgeous. And look at her body structure and the way that she moves. You can just tell the way she moves by the way she poses. Absolutely stunning. The 29th edition of Miss Cote d'Ivoire culminated in the crowning of Fatima Kone, the representative of the Hamble region, during a spectacular ceremony held in Abidjan. Fatima Kone, at just 21 years old, is pursuing a master's degree in professional communication, having already completed a bachelor's in international studies. Wow, at 21. Fantastic. Fatima will represent Cote d'Ivoire at the 73rd Miss World Festival in 2026. Y'all, I'm looking forward to seeing that. There's Miss Indonesia 2025. And check her out. Look at this dress, y'all. Oh my God, the way she's wearing it. Woo. And what has she done with her hair here? It's really pretty. I can't really get a good look. Let's try to get a good look at her hair. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. She is absolutely stunning. And this dress. Woo. All right, the 2025 edition of Miss Cote d'Ivoire introduced several reforms aimed at elevating authenticity and cultural pride. This is the part I want to talk about. Key changes included a new policy requiring natural hair, excluding wigs or extensions, and updated eligibility criteria such as a minimum height of 1.67 meters barefoot. I don't really know what that means. And an extended maximum age of 27 years old. So you can be up to 27 years old to be in this pageant. The only requirement is that you be that height, a minimum of that height, 1.67 meters, and natural. Gorgeous. This year's contest embraced the theme, what promotional contribution can the Miss Cote d'Ivoire contest make to culture and tourism, positioning contestants as ambassadors of Ivorians' rich heritage and global identity. So Cote d'Ivoire is on the Ivory Coast, y'all. That explains that word, Ivorians, which I've never used. The national competition unfolded across 13 stages, launching in Daloa on February 15th and spanning regions such as Odienne and Bouquet, I don't know how to say that, culminating in the grand finale on June 28th in Abidjan. Oh, these are some of the contestants. I guess these are the top 3 contestants, and there she is in the middle. Gorgeous women, all natural. I would like to see more bald women, of course. As a bald woman, I too would like to see some more bald women represented in these beauty pageants. I'm guessing the reason why we don't see that many is probably not because there's not an abundance of beautiful bald women. I know there are, but that I don't know if we are that confident to go up and compete against women with hair. Are we? Are we? I mean, I wear my wig every day, so there's that. I don't know. One day we should have this conversation. We should look into that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do something with this wig and check on you guys on TikTok. I'm sorry. Missing you over there. Where's my glasses? So I bought some new jewelry. Hang on. I can't even see. I actually prefer the way today. I'm preferring the way I look without my wig than with my wig. Oh, and it's really, really hot as well. So I bought some new jewelry. I went to Rainbow and I got some jewelry. This was my anniversary weekend, y'all. This past weekend, I celebrated 22 years of marriage, and my husband took me shopping. We had a really good time. He did buy me some really nice high-end things. I'm not going to get into all that. I just want to talk about this cute jewelry. I'm really into cheap stuff. Like I like cheap stuff. I have my husband did a really good job at buying me some nice high-end pieces. I don't want to brag on here. I'm not about that, but I did get some cute jewelry from Rainbow Shop, like this necklace here. Let me go ahead and see this. What is this saying? Let me do that. I want to show you guys this jewelry that I just bought. You guys know how I feel about jewelry, right? That's another thing. I tell my husband, don't buy me earrings. He can buy me necklaces. I'll take the necklaces, but don't buy me earrings, because every time I get earrings, they fall out my ear some way or the other. I think the wig gets tangled up in my earring and it pulls it out. So I lose my earrings all the time. So it doesn't matter how expensive the earring is. I'm going to lose it. I did not buy any earrings this time though. Oh, I guess I didn't see any that I thought were cute, but I did find this necklace, which I thought was really nice. Y'all see it? It's so pretty, isn't it? I was looking for some like pearl earrings that look a little bit sporty, because I feel like I like pearls a lot, but I don't like to look overly elegant, if y'all know what I'm saying. I don't like to look too elegant. So I don't know how to say that. If that makes any sense at all. Like, I'm a pearl girl, but it has to be like a funky pearl. It can't be like a sophisticated pearl. See, I have some pearls actually on my wrist. This bracelet I actually picked up in Dominican Republic. So these are freshwater pearls, just on a bracelet, really cute. And if you're wondering about this bracelet right here, I've had this bracelet since I was a toddler. I think my mom bought 2 of these for me when I was like 2 years old. And I have this one left. The other one, so my mom said, somebody stole off my wrist. Isn't that terrible, to steal a bracelet off a baby's wrist? And then this is one that I purchased for myself a few years ago, and I love it. I just love how small it is, and I love the little dangly cross on it. And then it's engraved with the letter J for Jacqueline. Okay, so this one, these are just fun pieces, like I said. I love a fun piece of jewelry. Nothing too serious. I could switch it up whenever I want. I love them for a time, and then it's time to throw them away. Oh, that's so pretty. I really like this one. And I did say I was going to do something with these eyebrows, right? Let me take this one off. This is actually a real gold necklace here, so I'll take this one off. This one I wear all the time. And then this is the Guyana, the country of Guyana, how it's shaped. So my dad gave that to me years ago as well. But I can't take it off. There you go. Let me do something with these eyebrows before we get off, because I do not want you guys to leave saying, oh my gosh, she was sitting on it the whole time with her eyebrows looking crazy. I have been sitting here the whole time with my eyebrows looking crazy. I'm going to fix that right now. Can you play some of that music? I want to hear some of that guy's music. Of course, my music is on. I can't find anything, y'all. Hilarious. Okay. I really lost everything. Everything that I'm supposed to have has disappeared from my view. Okay, here we go. Including my little iPad. That's interesting how that just got lost. Is that any better? I'm not a big makeup girly, but the eyebrows have to be right. And I guess I've tried different eyelashes that look a little bit more full because I like that look on other people, but then when I try it on for myself, not so much. It's not the same vibe. Hello, son. Okay, so that's the necklace that I got. I got some bracelets, some anklets as well. That's another thing. I don't like to buy expensive anklets. They fall off my feet all the time. But these are so pretty. Look at them. Look at that little jade stone. It's so nice. This was a nice set. I really like everything about this set. And then I got some rings just to play around with. That's it. Anyway, guys, I'm so glad that you joined me today on today's live. I decided not to do my hair because it's just too hot. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm like schwitzing. I'm literally sweating all over the place. I'm so hot here. It is, I think it's still at 9:16 at night. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 88 degrees.
It's 88 degrees. It's pretty hot. And it feels like 88 degrees in this house, even though the air conditioner's on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoyed today's show. I enjoyed doing it. We'll talk again soon.